Tassie 8 will be Steve Latham. From position number 5, driving the WA 9 of Kemble, Aylett. Wayne Dick in the New South Wales 7 will start from position 6. Steve Roser in the Q77, Corey Smith in the T6, and the WA 81 of Gary Higgs will be out of 9. Heat race 14, the penultimate heat of the night.
Here we go for Heat 14 in the SSA National Super Sedan title. Jury gets us away. Mackenzie on the bottom. Few of the cars a little tight on entry there as they all went straight and had a little bit of an understeer. Sam Roser and Latham make contact there. Higgs climbs up over the left rear of Roser, and we're able to keep rolling here. Higgs on the bottom. On the inside of Kemble, Aylett. Roser is 4th. Latham trying to run the top, and the Rocket is not handling the bumps too nice at the moment, Smalley.
No, not at all, as Kemble Aylett goes around the outside of Gary Higgs up into 6th place. Looks like the WA 9 has found a bit of racetrack to work with. We saw Ron Alexander do that last heat race. Corey Smith working to the bottom side on Gary Higgs. But up front, the South Australian 93, Kim Jury, having his best run of the night so far. He's just holding off Dave McKenzie. Look at Steve Latham looking to the outside. Oh, the leader's had a big moment. Kim Jury spins. The green lights have stayed on. Dave McKenzie straightened him up. They're 4 wide at the line. And Steve Latham around the outside. Oh, the yellow lights have come on. Kim Jury spins again. Gary Higgs and Kemble Aylett caught up in it as well in the 2 West Australian entries. And the yellow lights have come on.
Wow, a big moment there. Well, replay's going to look pretty cherry ripe, I'd reckon, because they were 4 or 5 wide in the main straight. How about Latham? He's got a set of coconuts, Kai. He just kept the thing pinned on the outside, and it was either going to be in or out. Wow. 5 wide. We're looking at replay right now as Kemble Aylett over there in the hands of the crash crew, checking over the damage in the WA 9. We should point out that Lee Aylett is out for the weekend. They hurt that engine earlier on. That was that smoke out of the front, so hard luck to those guys. What a shame. Titles each season and bring you up close and personal. So the order at the moment is still Latham, McKenzie. The board. 87. It's, I'm not sure. Obviously, Marchant is the 87 is the only reference.
He may not have a transponder and he may not have a one-way receiver either, guys. That might be the problem with this. That's why they're trying to tell him to go to the front. So he may not have a one-way receiver to the front. Now he's been told.
There you go, Kemble. Aylett just rolled up and said, you go forward a bit, mate.
He's actually meant to be restarting in the lead.
He's a lead.
Yeah. That's what the electronic timing never lies.
No, it doesn't ever lie, that's for sure. The former state champion a couple of moons ago, Smalley.
Hey, Kemble's playing messenger for the second time.
He's assistant steward. There you go. Morse
Beautiful
code.
stuff.
How good's that from
That was cool.
Kemble Aylett? The Chief Steward thanking Kemble for helping out, and his suggestion was he might get some of his points. All right, a few rolling laps here as the lights take over full effect at picturesque Borderline Speedway. What a wonderful venue for the 49th running of the national title, and we are green once again with Marchant. Latham gets on the inside and has a bow peep in the 8. Roser looks on the outside of McKenzie. Look at Roser roll the top, Smalley, and he goes into position 3.
Yeah, the heat race win earlier tonight in the first round of heats. Latham again trying to work the bottom. I reckon it's 2 Monaro body cars, different chassis brands, but that's what the bodies are on the machines. Bit of a bump on the exit of turn 4, and the Tasmania 8, Steve Latham hits to the front. Corey Smith is the man on the charge. He's side by side with Dave McKenzie, and the T6 moves into 4th place around the top shelf of the racetrack, about 3/4 track high to be exact. Moves up into 4th as they're just backing up a little bit behind Robbie Marchant The South Australia 87. It's Sam Rosa in third. Smith to the bottom. That's Corey Smith in the Tasmania 6. Mackenzie sits in fifth from Kemble, Aylett, Gary Higgs. Wayne Dick and Kim Jury rounds them out. They hustle into the front straight here at the Borderline Speedway with 2 laps remaining. Ken Rosa and Corey Smith find a way past Robbie Marchant.
Look at Corey Smith. He hooks that thing up on the bottom, and it is stuck there like glue right now. The Tasmania number 6 out of Uvalstone is running the bottom. Rosa goes upstairs and will try to run the cushion and move into position 2. Checkered flag comes out and Steve Latham gets the win. Rosa for second. Great move on the last lap. Marchant home in third. Smith, Mackenzie, Aylett, Higgs, Dick and Jury is how they finish. What a performance from the Tasmanian. How about some noise for Steve Latham? Steve Latham into victory lane. Finished third at the Grand National. Well, both events, in fact, in Tasmania from Risdendale. There's a prison there, but this guy drove like a man possessed there. That was outstanding, mate.
Yeah, no, look, we needed the points, so we had to just drive it as hard as we could and, yeah, just pick up the maximum points we could.
I reckon you must have puckered a little bit when you're on the outside. They're about 5 wide down the main straight there, and you just pin the thing on the outside on the main straight here.
Yeah, look, you know, sometimes if you just if you think about it too long, you just get caught up in someone else's problem. So you just got to just floor it sometimes and just hope it all works out.
Well done, the former Tasmanian champion Steve Latham gets the win. Let's check out your starters in the lucky last.